Hey guys, this is your Trendline investor again, providing the Nifty daily outlook view for the 29th of June. So let's jump quickly to the Nifty charts. So in the Nifty outlook for yesterday, one of the probabilities I mentioned was that we might go sideways and retest the lower end of the short-term trend line. So yes, that's what I mentioned. Now this is what Nifty did exactly today. In fact, the trend line was very well respected. That's what you see here. So that was the trend line, and we in fact, so last entire day, last 5 hours, it was beautifully respected. So the short-term view for me remains still bullish. So there's no reason for you to be bearish unless you have other reasons to be bearish about. Now, apart from this, if you already noticed today, there was actually a nice gap up in the morning. Now, this also means that in the early charts, if you see, we're actually making new highs. So this after this last high, we made a lower high, but now since that high was crossed today morning, we now have a new higher high. Now, this actually indicates that the short-term uptrend is back. Now, also we had this higher low, so we have a new higher high, we have a higher low in place, so we will confirm today that the short-term uptrend is back and the short-term trend is bullish. Now, if you're a beginner, I've already written a short article on the trend following series in my weekly newsletter that covers actually what higher high and higher low means and what it signifies. Okay, so do check out the newsletter. You might find it very useful. But actually, after the gap up today morning, what happened is that the price actually kind of dropped, and then after around 11 o'clock, Nifty actually started forming a rectangle pattern on the 15 minutes time frame. Now, this is a complete sideways movement, and we came right towards this trend line at around 2 o'clock, and then we kind of reversed. We reversed almost one, two, three, and four times. And if you notice the volumes in the last 30 minutes, it was actually quite significant in spite of maybe because of the press conference which we had. There was some panic in the market, maybe, but the buying was there and the price did not break the trend line, which is actually very significant for today. Now, if you're an aggressive trader, then you might want to take a position, tomorrow morning. If we stay somewhere here, you want to take a position probably. But if you're a conservative trader, then you want to wait probably for 15,875, 880 levels to be crossed, and then probably you can take a position. Okay. And also on this same charts, if you notice, we did have wicks or long tails towards the bottom. Now that also signifies that there was nice demand throughout the day. After 11 o'clock, every dip around 15,830 level was continuously being bought, and also it coincided with the short-term trendline support. And that also shows that there has been strong demand throughout the day. Right. So, a quick summary. So, three reasons which I highlighted today, because of which I'm remaining still bullish for targets of 16,300 or 16,200, which is actually the upper end of the channel. Right. So, that's where I'm expecting Nifty to go. So, the first reason is one, we have a higher high and a higher low in place. Right. So which means the short-term uptrend is back again. Two, Nifty reversed nicely from the trendline support, and we had good volumes towards the end of the trading session. And three, the long tails on the hourly charts indicate that the dips were being bought after we made fresh highs. Now the plan is go long, right? However, if we do break this trend line, then my view changes from bullish to short-term bearishness because that's a trend line breakdown, and we might probably head towards the lower end of the channel, around this zone 15,750 levels, right? So do keep that in mind. So always there is a probability in markets 50-50. So you have to either be bullish or bearish. But for now we are bullish. But if the trend line breaks, then we're going to change our view to bearish, short-term bearish. And once we touch the lower end of the channel, then probably we'll again go bullish. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my view, and I hope you plan your trade well. Thank you.